Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I'll say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
That is good progress on the left. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Dembele. Strong running down that left flank. Up Jisung. Lampard. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get it through? Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
He won't be happy with that one. Abdul Samad. Floated through. It's out for a goal kick. That pass isn't the best. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Opts for safety. And they're back on the ball again. Nicely weighted ball. Dembele. Up Jisung is looking to influence the game from out wide. And this is Shevchenko, and he's running through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Neymar with a real chance here. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Neymar! That was travelling. Half an hour played now. Chetri. Lampard. Couldn't squeeze it through. No way through. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Dembele. Now he's running away. And he can thump it away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. But that has not gone well. And it's Dembele. And here's Neymar.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's shifting through the gears here. Kahn gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Xavi, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Away we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lampard looking for the run. Neymar, whistle's gone, that's foul. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
And the ball's come loose here. Park Ji-sung!
Park Ji-sung made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Xavi is there, and he can pick it up. He's on it, can he get away? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Abdul Samad. He's having a hit! Now it's Neymar. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That's a sharp pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's Dembele! It's a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
The first breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
That's good running with the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
Shot could be a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Neymar! Oh, and that should have been two.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's got a side of goal. Cross in, looks like a good one. Singh claims it without any fuss.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Up Ji-sung. He has found a way through. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
The type of defeat that's hardest to take, Peter. One where you know the game was winnable, yet no matter what you did, it just wouldn't go in, and then all of a sudden, bang, you're behind.
Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent out...
Chetri! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Opts for safety. And it's Serginho. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Abdul Samad. India couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That looks a decent ball. And a well-taken goal. No, flags up on the far side.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. No goals as yet. Just eases him off the ball. Fernando Torres tries to pass it through. Adriano receives it in a wide position. Aimed beyond the defence. There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well, there's the clearance. No, he's not getting past him there. And now they can spring out of defence. Akanji cuts out the pass. Getting on for a third of the way through the game.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Odegaard gets in to thwart him. Stojkovic. He won't be happy with that one. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Real chance! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
India penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
There will be 1 minute. Torres. Agliano. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
India just ahead here in a tight game. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Coming on to replace him is number 18.
The second period is on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. India, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming...
And the shot! What about that from Fernando Torres? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Manchester United are back on level terms. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Looking to play him in. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Short changes him with that pass. Who saw this coming? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Now it's Torres. Can he get it through? Raul, who does have an assist to his name. Nicely aimed pass.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
India perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's well spotted. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully, to make a difference. Into extra time we go. Up Jisung. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Fernando Torres. Odegaard. Raul. Pass somewhat off target. Ball's gone astray. Nice looking ball. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Chetri does have his name on the score sheet. And it is half-time in extra time. Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Looking for the run. Not a hint of offside here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Stood up well to him there. That's really well cleared. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's having a pop! And for sure, that was not one of his best. And he's been shifted off it. Chetri. So there you have it, penalties. So after all of that, what can we say?
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
So after 2 long, inconclusive hours, here we go. It's penalties. So this one to set the tone. And no mistake.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Adriano is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
Yeah, good pen that.
A swift riposte. So on to the second man.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
Stojkovic is the second man to step up for his team. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
We're on to number 3 here. Oh, straight straight down the middle, and for some, it's too much. Torres is third in line. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
India with this chance to pull two clear. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Oh, it's a really good save.
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick. It's all about his mindset now.
Dispatched. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title, they finally managed it. And it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt as to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply wasn't the case. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Picked up and the finish! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And Nistelrooy. Great ball if he can get there. And he shoots! That's another chance. They've scored! And there is your opener. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Now, it's Neymar. He welcomes it in. He's won, surely! Ah, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
Well, his positioning was just spot on and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Gerrard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's there to belt it away. That's a throw. Disappointing with that. Nice. Gerrard has it out wide and in face. What a throw in. And that's definitely not his best. And it's Neymar.
India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now, we'll see them lose it.
Oh, that's neat. He has found a way through. Searching pass he's played there. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's found a way past. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now who's going to be first to this?
India certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Can he get it through? And Nistelrooy threads one in, and that could set him on his way. Shapes to shoot! And that's a tidy finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back on the way then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
No way through there. He's in a great position here. And he was quick to react. A probing pass. Hakimi.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Messi. No, that was never going to make it. That's really well cleared. No, he's not getting his way this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries to pass it through. Chetri! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Gerrard. And the through ball. That's good play. Thinks one through. It's rising! That was superb goalkeeping.
Besson really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And this is Jorginho.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. Can he find the finish? In he goes again. Cleared away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
India are looking to go forward now. De Ligt. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Nicely weighted ball, and he's intervened well there. Chetri is herring after that one. Now it's Messi, and it's Van Nistelrooy. Messi tries one from range, and he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that.
And that is as far as it goes. India perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
And a quick announcement for the
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager.
Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. They made their intentions clear at the start of all this. Now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And here's Iniesta. That has ended up in no man's land. Iniesta going forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And a header! Goal, Germany! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Germany breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Played into space. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's having a shot!
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, this looks sharp. Iniesta. Looking to play him in.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
That is a little undercooked. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Stojkovic going face-to-face with his great rival. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's a key interception. And he's managed to get rid. Not the most accurate pass. Chetri receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's all alone. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Iniesta making good progress. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, what has happened here? And that could well leave a mark. Abdul Samad.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for options for movement. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. India come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this.
And takes a shot! And there's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Great ball, and he's in here. And that's got behind for a goal kick. That's a lovely, neat pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Stojkovic. Oh, some astute defending there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Space for him to turn and look. And they win it back again. And he welcomes it in. Here's found Owen! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, how's that for a class finish? Germany find a position of real strength now. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Threads one in. Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Pass somewhat off target. Right card. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that pass isn't the best. Singh getting this one clear. Just 5 minutes remaining now. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Owen. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Owen. Tries to play it through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Volunteers for each block.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
India desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.
Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerve. Everyone knows what's at stake here. A chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, I quite like the look of the defender Pavlovic because he seems to be a very good blend of steel and skill. We know all about his tackling and his strength, but it's the other aspect of his game that really stands out. He can carry the ball forward and take those 10 passes too.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And it's made its way to it. Pavlovic gets a foot in here. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Neymar! He scored! And it's the Rower Reds who take the lead. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Rower Reds make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Diaz going face to face with his great rival. He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Rower Reds with the corner. They're first. Messi goes short. Tries a shot! Keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
He's found a way through. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Neymar. Diaz has it out wide and in space. That's going to go a long way. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now that looks a decent ball. And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's Neymar! Oh, in he goes again! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Rower Reds are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
He's on it, can he get away? He's fizzed it forward.
Minutes has been indicated.
And he's straight offside. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Take all without
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution on the field. Number 28.
We're on the move again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, shooting chance! Dispatched clinically. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Aubameyang. And he was quick to react.
India have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Aubameyang! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pepe. Rooney. Lovely. Now then. Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. India perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Oh, well played. He got back really well.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Pavlovic spots it and intercepts. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
And here's Neymar.
Your our Reds really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That's put paid to the danger. And that is as far as it goes. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
India really looked like they were just second to everything, disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and that may have gotten to some of the players, but even so, it was just disappointing on a lot of levels.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.